Hey everyone, you have just seen the world's first decentralized radio built entirely using Caffeine AI. It streams straight from the blockchain, no central servers, no intermediaries, just open broadcasting. Anyone can listen and anyone can host their own station. It's one of those quiet but powerful examples of how AI tools are making blockchain projects easier to build and more creative. What used to take weeks of coding can now happen in hours. And speaking of fast builds, I have got another one to show you. Here is a crash game also built using Caffeine AI. You place your bets, watch the multiplier rise as the plane flies higher, and cash out before it crashes. The longer you wait, the higher the risk and the reward. It's simple, fast, and fully on chain. Every round is transparent, every result is verifiable, and it's a clear reminder that blockchain gaming doesn't have to be complex to be fun. That's the world Caffeine AI is helping shape. It's a space where creators can build decentralized apps without writing a single line of code. Now, before we move into today's updates, a quick reminder. Ledger Life is completely independent. We don't take sponsor money and we rely on reader and viewer support to keep covering stories like these. If you find value in what we do, please consider making a donation. Every contribution helps us keep this platform open and unbiased. All right, let's get into today's stories. Dominic Williams, the founder of the Internet Computer Protocol, has announced an initiative called Mission 70. It's a plan to reduce ICP's token inflation by over 70% during 2026. It's aimed at tackling one of the community's longest running concerns, that is, dilution. Since ICP's launch, token inflation has ranged between 5 and 10% a year. For long-term holders and developers, that has raised questions about sustainability. Over the last 12 months, ICP's total supply has gone from 524.7 million to 539.3 million tokens. It's an increase of around 2.8%. Mission 70 aims to bring that number down to roughly 0.8%. That's a major shift in the network's monetary policy, and it suggests a tighter, more predictable token model. Williams shared the update on X, calling for stronger control over token supply to promote economic stability and reinforce trust in the ecosystem. While the details of how this reduction will be implemented haven't been released yet, the move has drawn attention from analysts who see it as a sign of maturity. A lower inflation rate could make ICP more appealing to both investors and builders by creating a more stable value base. Mission 70 isn't about hype, it's about discipline. It reflects our network growing out of its experimental stage and becoming more structured, more focused, and more confident in its long term direction. Oisy has rolled out version 1.7.9 of its wallet, refining performance and expanding functionality with updates that make everyday use smoother and more dependable. The headline addition is BNB cross-chain swaps, which gives users more flexibility when transferring assets across different networks. Wallet Connect now works more reliably on Base, making it easier to link external applications. Other technical updates include more accurate Bitcoin fee estimates and faster Solana balance updates. Details that may sound small but have a real impact on usability. There is now Russian language support, which opens the wallet up to a wider community. And visually, the interface has been tightened up with small tweaks to the AI assistant and layout consistency. It all adds up to a more coherent experience. Orsi's approach feels refreshingly practical. Instead of chasing flashy features, the team is clearly focused on trust and polish. It's the kind of work that builds confidence over time. For most users, reliability is the feature that matters most. The Internet computer continues to see creative experiments, and one of the latest is Aim Trainer. It's a browser based game built entirely on chain using Caffeine AI. The creator, Zen.fun, designed it without writing any code. Players can choose between three modes like Classic, Bullseye Blitz, and gun rush and compete on an open leaderboard that updates in real time. It's targeted at mouse and keyboard FPS players, the kind who love fine tuning their aim. The twist is that everything happens on the blockchain with verifiable fairness. To keep competition level, the game automatically blocks mobile access through a viewport check, ensuring everyone plays on similar setups. Another developer, Dexter, collaborated on the build, helping improve gameplay and interface quality. That spirit of shared creation is what stands out most. Developers building together, experimenting with what's possible on chain. Zen.fun described Aim Trainer as a fun starter build, but there is a clear sense this is only the beginning. Tools like Caffeine AI are lowering the barriers to entry, letting anyone experiment with interactive on-chain games. It's a glimpse into a future where blockchain gaming is not about massive budgets, but about accessibility, creativity, and community-driven design. The game is already live at the link given in the description below. A new open source tool called Proposal Review Helper built by RemCods is making it easier for developers to review NNS proposals and code changes across any Git repository. It automatically generates HTML and Markdown reports, turning complex commit histories into clean, structured summaries. The HTML reports come with a dark theme, side-by-side different view, clickable commit hashes, and collapsible sections that make large reviews less overwhelming. Markdown reports provide simplified documentation with all the essential details that is perfect for sharing or version control. The system supports reviewing multiple paths at once, caches repositories for faster repeat runs, and remembers previous configurations. It works with any GitHub repository, not just those tied to the internet computer. Setting it up is simple. Reviewers provide the repository URL, commit range, and the paths they want to review. The tool then handles cloning, analysis, and report generation automatically, saving the results in a time-stamped directory. For developers, this means less time formatting and more time actually reviewing. It's about clarity, helping people focus on content rather than process. Tools like this rarely get public attention, but they are vital for keeping open source ecosystems running efficiently. Proposal Review Helper might seem small, but for active communities like ICPs, it represents a smarter way to handle collaboration and governance. When you look at these updates side by side, Mission 70, Oisy polishing its user experience, Aim Trainer opening up on-chain gaming, and Proposal Review Helper streamlining development, you can see a pattern. The internet computer ecosystem is refining itself. The experiments are still there, but now they are balanced with thoughtful design, community responsiveness, and practical progress. And through all of it, Caffeine AI is emerging as a quiet enabler, powering a new generation of decentralized apps that feel lighter, faster, and easier to build. From radio streaming to crash betting and aim training, these projects show what's possible when AI and blockchain start to overlap. If you like the work we do here at Ledger Life, don't forget to support independent journalism by checking the donation details below. You will also find all the project links for today's stories and newsletter in the description below. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay informed, and see you in the next update.